where you can reply, right? Because at first, in the beginning, you couldn't reply when I post something. It was kind of irritating because people had to come DM me. It didn't give a sense of community. It gave a sense of like silencing people and everything. And so now you can reply on there. So now we got people that can share game with each other. You can share your business with each other. It's just all about having like-minded individuals that are doing their best to get to where they're trying to get to. Because that's the proponent that we're pushing. That's the demonstration that we're holding down around here. All right. Now, today we're going to be talking about a dope event I had the chance to go to for the second time. It's called Invest Fest, the Invest Festival, right? It was in Atlanta, Georgia, bro. It's the second time I went. We're gonna dive in there. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures. I'm gonna explain every picture, the processes behind those pictures, the buildup of everything and how things went. And we're gonna bust it all the way down and just recap how that was. I know a lot of people tapped in with me that didn't know about Invest Fest. I'm gonna make sure that next year and ahead of time that if you're in the community, so go join the community. I'm gonna send you guys the link to get the tickets to the Invest Fest, bro. And if you're from the community, you come rock with me. Always buy a section out there. The people that are in the community can come to this section for free. All right, I'm letting you guys know that in advance. If you're in the community only, so make sure you join the community. All right, we're gonna get it popping like that. So to give a little background of what Invest Fest is, there was two individuals. I don't remember both their names. I just remember Troy, which is you're going to see him in a minute, right? Troy Millens. But they're two individuals that were financial literacy teachers. I believe they were financial literacy teachers in New York, and they were brothers, right? Not literal brothers, but they're brothers. And they seen that, and there was a big wealth gap in the African American community, and they wanted to address that. So they started doing classes, they started doing workshops and things like that. They started building more and more, making different connections, making different network, and it spiraled into this huge thing they did. Right? And they're like, you know what, we're gonna do? We're gonna make a festival. Now, if you've been to a festival, it's really festivals are just thrown by Black folks, right? You got different music going on, you got different things that are happening, et cetera, like that. And they cool. You know, only been in a couple of them. They cool. They decided that they were going to go ahead and mix the hip hop culture with the festival about financial literacy. You understand that they decided they're going to mix the hip hop culture with the festival about financial literacy. So they dove in and started doing this thing every year in Atlanta where they put as many people together. Anybody's welcome to come, but you go there, it's a lot of melanin in that joint, right? And people are flying in from everywhere. People was from my brothers from Canada, you all see in a second. People were there for the Caribbeans. People were there from Washington State, New York, all this stuff. And they come to listen to these people. They have different headlines. This year they had 50 Cent headlining, which is dope, talking about business. The marathon team was there. Black Sam came and spoke. The Neighborhood Nips Foundation gave away, I think, $100,000 to the best pitch. And they had music popping. They had all the different food vendors. Slutty Vegan was there. You know what I mean? They had the vendors that were there selling the dope ass merch. You know, like the hat I got on right here. That's from, I believe, Lila and Stitch. And then the shirt I got on right here, that's from my brother, the Black Wealth Company, man. Like it was just fire. And the fire thing about it was like you're around like your people, you're around your culture. You guys are having a good time. There's never been a fight. There's never been a shooting. There's never been a reason why security had to get active at any time that I ever went. It's always dope vibes, dope food. You're learning something, you're connecting, you're networking, you're popping it. And one thing that I want to touch on is it was important. I thought so last year I set these different goals because I was so inspired. That's the thing about it, right? I want to say I was motivated. And I want to tell people that I always point out there's a difference between motivation, right? There's a difference between being motivated and inspired. Motivation's like, I feel motivated to go do this. And this is like a physical feeling. I'm like, get up and go make it happen. Like I'm motivated right now, you know, like, inspiration is an emotional touch. Like you're inspired emotionally, right? But the thing about it is I rather inspire than motivate, right? But I'd rather transform than do any of that, right? And so I was more motivated. Motivation dies off each day, right? Like you might be motivated this morning, you won't be motivated tomorrow, right? And my thing is, if you feel motivated one morning, one day, I suggest you go and get everything that you possibly can get done while you feel that motivation because it's like a dopamine high. It may not be there the next morning. Discipline is what keeps you going, right? But what happened was in the first one, I was extremely motivated, right? I got to kind of meet these dope people. I connected with the EYL, my brother Sherrod that was there, my brother Dale and all them. So I ended up in VIP right next to the top people that was with EYL. We was rocking and kicking in and everything. And I was just super motivated to be there, right? What happened though is I got back and that motivation left. I didn't have the discipline to stick to the stuff that I said I was going to do when I was motivated. You get what I'm saying? And so the motivation left, and it left me with nothing because the discipline wasn't the foundation. So nothing really hit like I thought it was going to hit in 2024 because of the lack of discipline. And what I decided was this year, I'm like, all right, what am I going to do different? Right. So just like I did when I was in prison, I want to do everything opposite that I did before I got out or any other time I had got out, because I know if I do that, I'm gonna get the opposite results that I've always been getting. Right. And so this year I was like, you know what? I'm taking this shit more seriously. I barely packed any street clothes. Like I everything was slacks, button up, blazers. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm like, they're gonna take me seriously, right? That's one thing I made sure that I did differently, right? Another thing that I did is when I said, because anytime I 3.5 hours, 4 hours flight somewhere, unless somebody else is getting a ticket, I do first class, bro. And there's a reason why I do first class. First class is going to put you in the presence and in the community and in the realms of individuals that are usually doing shit, right? And so like that time I was sitting next to one of the T-Mobile general managers. He's going to different states to check his stuff out, right? But I was in my slacks, my button up and everything, and I'm sitting there and I'm popping game with him, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to this thing with this on mind. What's the mentality? I'm making connections. I'm building connections. I'm making sure that this time I'm locking in. You feel me? They're gonna take me seriously when I walk up. I'm gonna leave with something. Something's coming, right? What Denzel Washington say? He's like, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. You feel me? So I made sure I was gonna leave with something. And so another thing that I did was the relationships that I had fostered the first time, I tapped back in with them. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was nervous because these are individuals that are they're influential. One of them's worth almost 100 mil. You know, the other one's worth about 60, 50 mil. And you know, they're crazy following on the thing. They inspired a lot. They influence a lot. They've been to the white, like these are different individuals. And I was scared. But one thing I said is I'm never going to let fear hold me back to the point where I can't be successful. I'm never going to let fear hold me back to the point where I can't be successful. So what I did is I sent messages. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm going back. You going out this year? Bang, I'm going back. You're going out this year? Bang, I'm going back. They responded. Oh, yeah, bro. We're going to link up and have lunch. And it gave me more confidence. It built way more confidence, right? And so when I got out there, I'm in this new mentality. I'm staying slacked and suited up. I got me a nice hotel room. I didn't get a dope car because I didn't get it in advance, so that sucked, you know. But it was dope. It was cool. You feel what I'm saying? I still had some little beater to run around in. But I locked in on that mentality to come through, to crush things, to make sure I walk away with every single thing that I wanted. And I promise you, by keeping that mentality, bro, everything that I wanted came into fruition. Every interview that I wanted to get came into fruition. I got personal numbers with individuals that I was following and looking up to on IG, texting me this morning, like, how you been? How can we help? Rocking, you know, and honestly, I think Atlanta might be my second home, man. You feel me? But it was popping, though. Before we get started on each picture and video, I got to shout out my camera lady. Forgive me if you watch this or you're watching it, and I don't remember how to pronounce the name. It's Kevia or Kevia. I think it's Kevia. Big shout out to Kevia, man. Like her IG is launched with Kevia. She's a beast. And the story behind that's crazy. I'm gonna give you guys a quick insight, right? So the way that I got there, there's a thing called the Circle of CEOs. It's him 500, Alex Good Energy, New Age CEO, Neo Diviso, and Mr. 2 Weeks Out. They're all beasts. They're dope as hell, bro. They started off just talking game and business at a dinner table, bro. And they decided to form a trademark around it and form a business around it. And now they got thousands of people that come just to be around them, right? So they threw an event that was open to the public, or you could buy VIP. I bought my VIP ticket there. So I go into the event, which you'll see some of these pictures are from. I go into the event by myself. I flew out there alone. I had nobody there. My homegirl that was going to come, she got in late, so she couldn't make it. And I immediately go upstairs, and I grab me a little drink, and I'm sitting there like, okay, what's my game plan? I'm sitting there looking at everybody. Excuse me. I'm looking at everybody that's going by. They got their camera people following them. And I'm like, dang, bro, I'm already behind the curve. The ones I want to chop it up with, they got camera people following them. And they're not gonna really take me too seriously if I just walk up like, hey, bro, these are important individuals, right? I didn't see the importance in myself. So what I did was I'm like, I don't give a damn. That's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna figure something out. I literally sat there at the bar. I texted my chief of staff from back home in the business, Pro Se, and I'm like, man, I wish I would have hired a cameraman. I kid you guys not. This is how the mentality works, because I kept my mindset on I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to figure this out. 30 seconds later, a lady came up walking over and was like, hey, my name's Kevia. What do you do? I explained I'm executive director, founder of Prostate Potential, my primary business. I consult, blah, 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 the extra, right? And then she was like, okay, that's what's up. I'm here with my friend. We're networking and da-da-da. I said, wait, is that a camera? I looked over. She had a full camera on her arm and a camera bag. And I was like, bro, is that a camera? Are you a camera person? She said, yeah, I do videography and I have a studio. I said, say less. You're hired on the spot. How much does it cost? It don't even matter. Shoot me the number. Shot me the number, sent her the Venmo. We was working, right? We went to work. And what was dope about that is I was like, man, listen, this is what I'm trying to do. She came up with the mission. She came up with how we're going to approach it, the strategies, and everything, bro. Everything. And that happened in a matter of 1 minute. And she already knew some of the people that I wanted to interview. So it was a lot easier for us to get in there and interview these individuals. So I want to tell you guys this, bro. You see how that happened? I set my mind on something from the beginning. I was sitting there. This might be Tia, but I was sitting there in the shower thinking about how I'm going to be interviewing these individuals, how I'm going to talk to these individuals, how I'm going to walk up and pop this game. I was practicing this stuff just like when I was in those cells fighting that trial, representing myself, practicing how I was going to be where I'm at today. And it came to fruition. The camera lady literally, listen, you don't get what you want, right? You get what you are. You feel me? And what you are, your state of being comes from your mindset. It comes from your brain, comes from your mind. Your brain is your mind in action, right? And so you're going to, whatever you are mentally, where you are, your state of being is what you're going to be able to attract. So by me standing there saying, I'm going to make this happen, I'm about to connect with all these individuals, I didn't go nowhere. The person to do it came to me. And one thing I said before in the beginning is I was like, I'm going to find one person. I'm at least one person that's going to kick me off to the next level. It's going to go crazy. And the whole time I'm looking for her through the interviews. And I told her at the end of the thing, like last day I was there, I said, man, listen, I thought it was going to be one of the people I interviewed. The one person I came to find was you. And I didn't realize that. But you see the state of being it was, I knew and I told myself when I claimed that that's what I was going to do. So wherever you are in life right now, whatever you're trying to do, the next level is right there for you. You're already it. All you have to do is set your mindset that this is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like everything in you is already there. You just have to set the mindset that this is what it is. And it's going to come to you just like my camera lady came to me. You feel what I'm saying? And we were able to crush it and knock things out like it was nothing. You feel me? It's all about the mindset and you claiming and saying, this is how I'm going to go about it. And this is where it's about to go, man. And that's how we crack it. That's why you see we going to the next level now, man. So let's get this started. I'm going to start on one of the first pictures, right, that pops up. We didn't really do too much to put these in order, so I'm just going to pop game with you about each one when they come up and how we're going to make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? So, look, all right, bet. This was dope. This was dope. That was, which day was that? I want to say that might have been my last day there. Yeah, because I had bought the shades and everything because I said I'm going to switch it up and get some shades on, man. I had been up like 5 days. No drugs, girl. No drugs. I had been up, but I had been up like 5 days, bro, because it was crazy because I was networking all during the day. Then it was crazy after parties every day, and all the network was at these after parties. So I was popping. I think I bought a section every single night. That hit the account, I'm gonna be honest with you, but it was worth it. So this picture right here is my boy, and I mess up how I be pronouncing my brother's name too. Frazol, bro. Listen, one of the most humble yet confident individuals I know. I met him with my boy Dale. They're actually from Canada, and they're connected with Michael J. McDonald, who is actually one of the co-founders of Earn Your Leisure in general. They have a whole Canadian team that came out. You know, that's why you got the free Tory shirt on right there. You know what I mean? Don't get political in my comments either, bro. You know what I'm saying? But look, that's my guy, bro. These guys, he was one of the guys that literally locked in with me the first time I went. And how we met, it was crazy. The first time I went is because I was out and I went to Opium, right? I went to the Opium after hours, right? And I'm in line by myself because the homegirl again, Island, she stood me up to go kick it, you know what I mean? Go chill and whatever. And so I was out there by myself, and there was a group of individuals. I didn't even know who they were at the time, but I made the best decision. I took a risk. I was out there. It's like 3 a.m. I'm keeping it 100. I'm by myself. I'm like, bro, I'm about to figure this out. And I walk up to this group. This lady had seen me, made a comment about the shirt I was wearing. I was like, oh, I appreciate it. And the dude was Frazzle and them standing there. And I was like, hey, man, I'm trying to get in one of these sections. I'll put up with you guys. I shot them like 400. Take it. Let's get in there. Like, bro, I appreciate you. And I think you're dope because you didn't come with your hand out begging. You came with some money up front. And that brought me into the situation, the section. The whole weekend, I kicked it with them, and they tagged me and helped me network with all the people I was trying to go at the time. So it was almost like another camera lady experience, but it was more on the risk side of it. Like, here, I'm gonna put some money up front, and I'm gonna rock with y'all. I don't even know where I'm at, who I'm with, but we're gonna make it happen. But that Frazzle was a big part of that, bro, because I took that risk to meet some new people, to put myself in position to meet new people, to put myself in a position to gain a new network. And I swear to God, it put me in a position where I got now. It all builds up on top of each other. The man that's next to him is the CEO, Matty J, right? CEO Matty J. Dope individual, bro. He's a dope individual, business building, credit, all the kind of different things. I got to meet him earlier at the Invest Fest and interview him. So his interview is going to drop soon. And what I like about his swag, bro, is that he's different, right? He's more about like, he like engages the hip hop with the business owner, which is like what I tend to try to do. You feel what I'm saying? Without getting too many penalties or too many people hitting me up talking about stop, right? I was talking to him. He's like, bro, I'm not tripping. Like I stay fly. I stay dope. I wear my chains. I do it. And I love that about him, right? Because he stays respectable to the culture and he still leads the young folks in the agenda of pushing our people economically moving forward, bro. And that's really what I love to do. That's why I get these tattoos like right here on my hands, how I want it. That's why I got the gold grill. Oh yeah, guys, my gold grill's ready, by the way. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to go pick it up today. I got the gold fangs and everything. I didn't put the diamonds on it, but the next one's I'm gonna put the diamonds on the thing. But my gold grill, so expect me to be smiling like a Happy Meal pretty soon. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I love that. And I do my best to keep the fundamentals in me as I evolve into the person I need to be to become who I am, you know? And so yeah, that was at the Josephine out there, man. We know the owner. They're hella dope, man. They always do some good hosting and everything. And the whole Earn Your Leisure team was in the back there. They had bought the whole back. I had my section right over in the front, and we were just going back and forth between each other's sections, man. So that's the history of that one, man. Oh yeah, bet. That was this was also at the Josephine's same night. That's my brother Dale, the one I got his shirt on. You see, big shout out again, man. Black Wealth Company, man. Consistency is key. On the back, it says, let's see if I remember: hustle, stack, invest, repeat. You know, they're doing huge things in Canada. They do huge things in Atlanta, bro. They just threw a fat I don't want to mess up with this brother, what it was called, but they threw a fat event in Canada recently where huge, like everybody was there. You know, they talk about financial literacy, real estate investing, create all those different things, man. So the brand is more than just a shirt. It's more than a hoodie. It's more than just a hat. You know what I mean? It's actually an entire movement to push our people forward. That brother was the one that one of the other brothers that I met with last year. And the way I met him is I was walking and I seen somebody with the shirt on. And I was like, I need to find that person. And I couldn't find him at the booth. So I walked over and I seen him walking with his lady friend. And I'm like, bro, where's that shirt? And he's like, bro, I'm the owner. Come over here. And we walked to the booth. I bought the shirt. I popped with him about what I do in economic development, blah, blah, blah. And we were locked in from there, bro. We was turned up last year too. You know, we was standing on couches everywhere. But that's my guy. My brother in the middle, man, the official Junior Jones. Bro, listen, this man throws parties, popping events from Canada to Atlanta to Miami to Nebraska to, and I'm like, bro, like, how do you do that? Like, how are you throwing these events and everyone be maxed out? Like, I see the reels, these videos, and they all be maxed out. You feel me? And it'd be crazy, bro. But the brother, he throws these events, right? He throws these events. He connects these different people. They're high-end events. They got individuals there of high-end net worth. And he puts them together for the culture, bro. But also other cultures, too, to come together and have fun. And like that was another brother. He's from Canada as well that I connected with last year, man. And when I seen him at the Circle CEOs, and he's so dope. He's a humble individual. The bro's up there, bro. Financially, personally, you know what I mean? And just mentally in general, he's up there, bro. He's so dope. I'm walking. I don't see him right off the muscle from the side. He stops me. He's like, what's up, bro? You feel me? And cause he could have been a weirdo, like, oh yeah, nigga, I'm filthy, bro. I don't need to say what's up to you. Nah, he stopped me, bro. And we popped it. And I got an interview from him. And we had a drink, and it happened to be that was on his birthday. And how dope this individual is, right? I asked him to do an interview. After we did the interview, he said, "I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I don't do interviews." He said, "I shy away from the camera. I let the team and everybody else do the interviews." He said, "You're the first interview that I've done," and I was like, "That's crazy, bro." He said, "But I rock with what you do, and I rock with how you move." You feel what I'm saying? And so that's just taking initiative, fam. That's building a relationship that I had before and taking initiative to ask a brother like that, "Can we do an interview?" And I got his first interview, bro. And so, bro's really dope, man. He's always showing love, always tapping in, man. I'm gonna definitely work on getting back into Canada. You know, I got felonies and shit, so I ain't trying to let a brother in there. But I'm gonna try to get a pardon to get back into Canada. So if you're connected to Canada and you got any connections, I don't care if you're connected to Drake, you get me back up in there. Figure out how to get me in that joint, bro, because I'm trying to come to Canada. I'm trying to come to Toronto and rock with my guys, man, because, man, they show mad love, bro. And I want to show mad love. And I'm going to get them up here soon, too. You know what I mean? We're going to get it popping, man. All right. So right there, the Invest Fest. You know, the Invest Fest, I think that was my I think that was the day before I was leaving. I think I was supposed to, funny story, okay, bet. I was supposed to leave this day. All right. I was supposed to leave this day. And what had happened was I was leaving and I got the valet. I drove all the way to the airport. It's like 30 minutes away. I get to the airport and I realized I don't got my bags. So I had to turn back around, go back 30 minutes to get my bags. By the time I got my bags, the plane was leaving. Right. And so then I was like, all right, where's the next one? They're like, oh, the next one, you're going to have to either stop somewhere or wait till the nighttime. So the nighttime came around, right? Actually, I didn't get my bags. I was waiting for them to come through. And so the nighttime came around. I couldn't get them again. And so I had to wait till the next day. So at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm going back to Invest Fest and getting some more connections and making some more deals. So I called my camera lady, which I had paid her for the time she was with me. So I was like, hey, look, you trying to make some money? And she's like, bet, say less. I'm already here. Hey, we linked back up, smashed. I would say it was even better. It was even better this time than last time. We did our damn thing, man. And so that was that. I was like, you know what? And the lesson from this, bro, is you wanna capture moments, right? You gotta know how to adjust. I missed my plane, my bags are left, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I think I didn't even shower yet in that picture, bro. I was ready to go. I was just there. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? I'll get another hotel after this. I'll get another car after this. But right now, I'm finna take advantage of the moment and I'm gonna adjust to the circumstances. So I wiped off any anger I had, any irritation, because I was supposed to fly out to Indiana for another conference for the business. And so I was mad because I missed the first day of that. But I was like, you know what? Nah, bro. Like, things don't happen for no reason, bro. I don't believe in that. It's going to happen to better whatever you're after. And so I was like, you know what? This is what is supposed to be happening right now. And I took advantage of that. So whatever you feel like you got to adjust, you got something going on and it's not going right for you right now at the moment, adjust to that and make that shit happen, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because every closed door leads to an open one. You just got to find it and hold the mentality behind what it takes to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Yes. That's my boy Dell again. That's his clothing, his vendor shop. That's my camera lady, Kevia, right there, man. Doing her thing, you know, interviewing. I think we were interviewing Dell at that point right there. But that's what we were doing over there. I think this might have been the first or second day that we were there. But yeah, bro was telling everything about his brand and how he started his brand and what the point of that brand was at that time. And we were like, bro, we got to capture bro. I got to capture her just doing her thing and their magnificence. You feel what I'm saying? And brother, listen. I want you guys to understand this. Brothers from Canada, fam. Brothers from Canada. Yes, they do got ties in ATL from the EYL, you know, low key doing their thing, but bro flew out there with him and his lady friend. They got out there, bro. That's something different, fam. He flew from another country to come out here and do his thing and sell his clothes. So how much hustle do you have in you? How willing are you to take yourself to the next level? Because brothers willing to go across the country to do it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm willing to fly 5-6 hours away to network with people. That's all. Not about a bag, to spin the bag, actually, to come for the bag later. You need to ask yourself, you're trying to go to the next level. You're trying to take it to somewhere that you ain't never been. How willing are you to sacrifice? What are you willing to do to get to that point, bro? Because bro's willing to go to a different country, man. If y'all ain't ready to do that, I don't know what you're trying to do, man. We can go to the next one. That's okay, bet. So this one is the back of the shirt, right? The Hustle, Stack, Invest, Repeat shirt, right? That's on the back of it. That's my brother Dale's thing again. Big shout out Black Wealth Company. So I'm actually walking up to the All Money In truck. So the marathon team, Kabi, Black Sam, I forgot everybody else's name, but even Lauren London was there. She spoke on a panel. Nipsey Hussle's kids were all there. Nipsey's sister was there. So everybody was there. They brought out the All Money In truck. They brought the trucks out, sold all the got all the clothes sold up. And bro, they had this dope jacket. It was exclusive. But when I asked the price, like $1,500, I didn't have it at the time. But oh God, listen, next year, if they come back, I'm gonna have it. But the $1,500 for the jacket, it would have been, it was dope. It was well worth it, bro. They could have probably charged 10 bands for that, because just to have that level of greatness on your skin, bro, is something filthy. And it actually inspired me, because when I seen that, I'm like, bro, if you think about it, we're gonna go pay for some Balenciagas. You know what I mean? You're gonna pay for some Gucci's. We're gonna pay for all this other stuff, bro. Why can't a brother that came from nothing, that made himself that valuable, charge that much? That's how it should be, bro. You know what I mean? If I'd have had the $1,500 on deck, I'd have copped that, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to whoever got it, man. But that's the All Money In truck right there, man. And that's the one that was on the Hustle and Motivate video. You know what I mean? It was dope to even be around that, because you know, if you guys don't know, Nip was, and through his music, was a part of raising me in prison. And initially, I didn't even listen to Dog because he was a Crip. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I don't listen to Crip niggas rap. You feel me? And so when I got to, you know, inadvertently, when I got to prison years later after I had grown up, well, kind of thought I was grown. You know, I was like 23. My brother from Hoover actually came, my homeboy from Hoover, older brother, was like, hey, listen to this Nipsey. And I'm like, I ain't really listened to him, but you know, I'm in a different kind of mentality. Let me listen to it. Bro, I had to buy every single thing I could on JPay, bro. And everything he said kind of helped develop me as a man. You know what I mean? I didn't even know the word prolific. I didn't know what the fuck that meant. You know, I heard him say, I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type to go get it. Bro, I grabbed the dictionary. I was like, what's prolific mean? What does prolific mean? You know, and that's when I got the Prolific Hustle tatted on me. So when I started my second consulting business, the prolific consulting and things like that. And so that was super dope, man, to go there and be around that All Money In truck and even to experience different people. And that's me. That's towards the end of the Invest Fest before we're gonna go get ready for the next turn up, while I've been up all day, every day. I don't know if you can barely see it in my right eye. My right eye is getting swollen, it's red and everything. I told you I was being up like 50 hours. Like straight. I was out of it right there, bro. And I didn't go take a nap after this. I went right back to it. I probably didn't go to sleep. I don't think I did. Yeah, I had to be on an 8 in the morning flight, and we partied to like 6:50 in the morning. And so yeah, I was sitting right there, man. I was on the phone, I think I was chopping up with somebody from back home about the experience that was going on. But you know, it was a beautiful thing, and I wanted to capture that moment, because my goal is to be on the Invest Fest stage. You know what I mean? Whether that's a panel or one of the speakers. You know, it's dope. I've done a lot of keynote speaking engagements out here. I've spoke across the world during COVID via Zoom, and that's lit. But there would be nothing like me being on the Invest Fest stage. I'm figuring out every angle I can. But remember that picture, bro, because the next time we come, I'm gonna put that bitch on there. Around the next one, and I'm gonna be standing on that stage, bro. We're gonna make that happen. Oh, that's Effie, man. Look, man, I tried to bring her back home. I tried to bring her back home, man. So look, I mean, bro, listen, bro. Look, bro. The people that talk to me on the phone know the detailed story, but I'm gonna give a circle rundown story of how that even happened, bro. So, and that's at the Circle of CEOs event, bro. That's proximity. Listen, here's the type of shit I like to pop shit about right here, man. Look, listen, bro. Look, one thing I want to say is let's start here before we get into Effie, my little Effie. Look, listen. It's about proximity, bro. Proximity. So at the Circle CEOs, they offered you a free thing or they offered you VIP. VIP was like $40. You know what I mean? And I went for the VIP, right? Just to get in proximity. You know, people from general kind of like just switch paths into VIP anyway. You know what I mean? But you was first in there with VIP. That was dope. So I would have my camera lady. We're walking around. And what I told her, strategy, guys, I told her, I said, listen, do me a favor. As I walk around, before we interview anybody, just follow behind me with the camera. Just record. I'm not even going to say nothing to nobody. I'm just going to just follow me with the camera, bro, so we can look important. You know what I mean? And then one thing she said was like, don't think you're not important. You're important. Carry that confidence. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, oh, it sparked me. So I'm walking around. She's following me with the camera. You know, every once in a while, you know, I'm stopping, taking pictures with people. And this is how dope they have. People actually started coming up to me. People started coming to me, asking me, dudes was like, bro, you got motion, bro. You have that motion. What's good, bro? Da-da-da. He's like, man, what do you do? Look, people are coming up to me, and I built network off of that. right? Because they're like, you got a camera person. That's what it looked like, because the main people had camera people. So I'm standing right there with my camera lady, and I see bodyguards walk this way, and I see somebody coming. I see a female come right there, and my camera lady's right here. So naturally, you see somebody standing with the camera lady, you look up behind your guards, they look, and I was like, ooh, you know me, I got, I'm a leaver, I'm a flirty leaver, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I said, ooh, okay, Effie, what's good? You feel me? He's like, oh, hi. And I was like, okay, bet. Talk to me real quick. You feel me? Come real quick. So not no creep shit, but I was like, come here real quick. She comes over. I know it sounds like creep shit. I'm like, come on real quick. So she stops. We have like a quick little brief conversation. And it was like, I'm like, hey, look, let's hop on a picture. You feel me? And so she was like, all right, bet. So we take our picture right there and everything. And my goal after, because I was like, she said, send it to her. You feel me? I didn't do it. You feel me? Did I do it? I did do it. I did it later. I do it that day because everything was moving around. I did. I sent it. I still didn't get a follow back or nothing. What happened? I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know. It broke. Yeah. It didn't just say sent, bro. It just said sent. I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, what was the point of that, bro? Like, you got my hopes up. I got my, I got my hopes. It got my hopes up, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And if you guys knew all the details, bro, like I'll tell you guys all the details off camera. But you know what I mean? And so I'm like, damn, like I thought I had action. Like, I thought I had action. I'm like, bro, listen, I'm coming back to the town. Like, I ain't gonna know nobody. I'm about to be with, little emoji with the fingernails up, demure. I was like, it was demure. But yeah, we took the picture and everything. We popped it. It was cool. I think this, I don't know if it's a rumor or not. I don't know if it's been a rumor, but somebody told me she was dating one of the brothers from the Circle CEOs. What you call it? Do a CEO. I don't know if she does or not. I apologize, but everybody knows she's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, bro. But yeah, and 50 was out there too, so it made sense. Their whole team was over there and everything. So that was super dope. Just to be in the proximity. So I paid to be in proximity around individuals like that. You feel what I'm saying? That picture went up. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Like, I should have been more dope looking back, is I should have got a quick little video. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it's like 2 minutes, because she was respectful. Like, she even stood there for a minute because she was on the way to the bathroom. I didn't know that till after. You know what I mean? Who knows how full her bladder was, but she gave love by saying, who knows how full her bladder was, but she gave love, our stomach, who knows, right? But she gave stupid love by sitting there for that long waiting and, giving the moment. So big shout out to you. Hopefully you open that soon. And I'll see you soon. All right. Oh my God. So this brother right here is the runway billionaire. The runway billionaire, man. I first encountered him because I watch podcasts every morning, all day, playing in my car, blah, blah, blah. He was on David Shan's Social Proof podcast. He was interviewed. He does a few different. He's really a serial entrepreneur. What caught my attention about him was that he made a big bag off of e-commerce from an ebook. Right? Don't ask me what it was teaching. I forget, but it was an ebook. And if you guys know me, you guys know that I started off my range of entrepreneurship from e-commerce, from putting out Pro Say the Art of Becoming More, which went big, gave me speaking engagements, blah, blah, blah. And so I studied that stuff, and I'm like, okay, the ebooks hit. He talks about how to write how to write out an ebook, how to market your ebook and everything like that. And he does other things like that. He became super big and a social influencer based off of that, bro. But what I like about this brother is I seen him come in, and we're up there in the Circle CEOs thing. And I approach him with my, my camera lady's following me. I'm just walking down. She told me to be important. So I got my chest out. I'm feeling important and shit. And so I walk over. I'm like, hey, bro, what's good? What's good? He shake my hand and everything. And I'm like, hey, let's get an interview real quick, man. I want to ask you about, what programs and things you feel like should be in neighborhoods for our young people, because that's what I do. I work with a lot of young folks. And he's like, all right, bro, you want to do it right here? And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And this is the thing. I'm going to pause for a second. So that showed a lack of confidence for myself, at the moment. But I was also being courteous. But the real reason behind it, though, is I was like, man, I got this individual right here. I'm not nobody to this person. He's not going to want to do anything, move anywhere to do this interview. So I got to get him while I can. And fuck if you can't hear him. Da-da-da. And what he said was, bro, you want to do it right here? Nobody's going to be able to hear me. I was like, oh, shit, you want to go outside? He's like, yeah, come on, let's go outside. Bro, it tripped me out. And it made me think like, bro, come on, you got to step it up with your confidence, bro. Like, you can't go in here thinking small of yourself. They're going to sense that, bro. You know what I mean? And no other man should have to validate your confidence in self. You feel me? And so we went outside, And bro gave a dope ass interview, bro. It's gonna be dropping soon. He gave a dope full interview, took some pictures. We popped about nonprofits. We connected on that level. I'm like, bro, I'll fly out to Philly, see how your stuff get down, man. You know, if you got any things you need consulting on about the nonprofit, because I know that game. Like, we're gonna pop this shit about it. You know what I mean? And we're gonna pop shit about the e-commerce. So we made a dope connection. And bro gave the game, man. We even got to stand next to, I don't know if it's on there. Yeah, we got that's Neil DeVito's car back there. His I don't think we took a picture. I got his interview coming soon, but that they had flyers flips, and we was like, let's stand by this car. Let's just get a piece of this car in this flip. You know what I'm saying? Just for the aesthetics. And bro gave real game, man. He gave love, bro. He didn't rush it off and everything like that. He did his damn thing. So that was a dope experience right there. That's the homegirl island, man. That's the homegirl island, man. So that's the person I went with last year, right? We usually meet up out there every year because she's dope. She's a journeyman. She has a barber. She has a barber. What do you call it? Not a barber shop, but she's a barber, right? She's an entrepreneur in all the ways, and got a dope ass journeyman thing, right? So that's my partner, man. Like, that's my road dog. You feel me? That's like one of the few people I meet in different states, and like we kick it, like and really just pop game. So this day was it was funny because I wanted to go to the Josephine and get a section, but instead we were like, oh, she was like, let's go to this other spot. And it was dope. We came because we made some dope ass connections here. And I was like, all right, let's slide. So we met up, man. We were sitting there. The conversation right here was dope, bro. Like, we're just talking about like investing, different goals for this year, what we're looking to get out of this being here at InvestFest this year and everything. And I want to tell you guys the importance, the reason why I added this picture to the thing is because it's important for us to really focus on having individuals that can do stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't really have too many people that, one, I feel comfortable, or two, that have the means. I could be like, hey, I'm about to fly out to ATL to this fest. The VIP ticket was $2,000. You feel what I'm saying? But the flight, was whatever it cost. I'm like, hey, meet me out there. Not too many people are gonna be able to be like, all right, bet, let's go. You know what I mean? But she's like, all right, bet, let's slide. You know what I mean? And have dope conversation too, and rock out and put up on these sections and just have a good time, bro. So it's good to have those people where you can have dope conversations with, have fun with, and move around with, bro. That's important. Yeah, let's go to the middle one first. Let's go to the middle one first. Learning stops when you leave the. What is the value that's allows volume go? As important. Learning stops when you leave the. All right, yeah, bet. So look, that's Troy. That's Troy Millens, bro. He's also the co-founder of Earn Your Leisure, the ones that throw the whole InvestFest. Like, they're like the big wigs of the entire thing. Like, that's one of the faces of InvestFest right there, bro. So that's at the VIP party, right? That's what it costs, $2,000. The regular ticket for InvestFest is $250. To have access to VIP, that's two bands. You feel me? And so, but what it does is give you access into this. And let me tell you, and I hope nobody over there, I hope they don't see it, because I'm gonna say what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because so this is hella dope. All right, I gotta give you guys this. It's the power of mindset and belief right before we get to this. So my camera lady and I, she had actually said she had wanted, when I hired her to do the camera thing, she said she was working on figuring out how she was going to get into InvestFest. And what I ended up doing, because she was so good, I said, listen, I'm going to pay for your ticket to InvestFest. You just be my camera lady. You know what I'm saying? So I paid for a ticket. She was like, that's crazy. I was trying to figure out how I was going to get it. So, and I was looking for a camera lady. You see how the universe works? You know what I'm saying? You see how this stuff works when you got the right mentality, the right mindset behind you, right? And so now this is the night of the VIP night, right? The VIP night's exclusive. You go in there, people are performing. Everybody that you've been looking for is walking around, having drinks, having a good time. They're a little loose, so they're more willing to pop it with you and everything, all the stuff. So we're sitting there contemplating how I'm going to get her, because, like, yeah, we got the 250, but I don't got the two bands to pay for pay for another VIP ticket. So we got to brainstorm here. You know what I'm saying? And this other lady walks up. Big shout out, Renetta, man. I hope you see this. If you do, I'm giving you a shout out. She walks up. She's with her daughter. She's like, hey, guys, I want to find my way into VIP. I know I'm supposed to be in there. I don't know how I'm going to get in there. Da, da, da. I'm like, dang, we're brainstorming how to get her in VIP. Da, da, da. And then we were popping the game. We're like, hey, we're exchanging contacts. I told her about a section for the night after the VIP come through, pop it, right? So we're like, we're going to see what's good, what's happening. So bang, we leave. On the way, we meet up at the VIP party. We're outside the VIP party meeting up. Bang. I see Sherrod. Big shout out to my guy Infight Development, some of the dopest people. They're walking with the exclusive group. Bro, humble as hell, stopped and walks over to me from his group and everybody. He was like, "What's up, bro? I finally ran into you." And he's like, "You coming in?" I was like, "I gotta wait for my camera and find a way to get her in." He's like, "All right, bet." He went through his exclusive doorway and everything. So she comes and we're like, "Hey, look, the play is gonna be, they said media is coming in for free. That's our play right now. So, dude, we're gonna that's what we both came up. We're gonna follow me with the camera, record the whole thing, and let's just pretend media is coming in for free. We're gonna cause confusion and walk in that bitch, right?" So initially, the first person we got by, it was like, "Oh yeah, that's me. That's my media. We're going right in." We kept going. That's my media. We're going right in. We kept going. We got in that bitch. We got up in that joint, bro, on everything. Skipped the 2 bands. We walk in there. This is where we messed up. We hesitated. We got behind this, like they have another desk where people are like checking there. I don't know what they're doing. We walk behind, walk a little further, and then they're like, "Hey, what they say?" They said, somebody said, "Hey," because we stopped. We're like, "Well, which way should we go? We're in here now. Which way should we go?" Like, stop. We're like, "Oh shit." So he said, "You guys got to do that." I said, "Hey man, we're here with there's like names for names. I didn't name the right names and everything. So like, you got to VIP, but she doesn't. You guys got to come back around." I'm like, "Fuck, bro." So we go back around. We're standing there. He goes back to doing his job, and I'm like, "Bro, you know we got to get in here. This is where we need to be in." And she's like, "No, we do. We're gonna figure this out. I promise you. Let's just wait. We're gonna figure it out." And so we're like, he's gonna come back around here at some point. She's like, "I wonder if we could pop it with him real quick about how can we pay this guy." So I'm not gonna say the dude's name. I don't want him to get fired. But so dude came back around the corner, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, come here real quick." He's like, "Man, what's up?" I said, "Man, listen, man. That's my camera. That's my media person. There's a lot of confusion going on, man. Like, can we get up in this joint or what?" He's like, "I mean, what can you do for me?" And I'm like, "Well, listen, let me just shoot you, whooping, and we're gonna see what's popping." He's like, "All right, bro, shoot it to me." Bang. Gave her the thing, got in there. I was kind of mad though, low key, because I'm like, why did I have to spend 2,000 on this shit? And we just got, but that don't even matter. Like, it worked out, right? It worked out for the best, whatever the case may be. So we get in there, and then when we're in there, guess what comes up? Here comes Renata walking up like, "I got in." Her story, how she got in, was crazy. Some dude was yelling at somebody else, telling the security to let them in, and she was like, "Hey, can you let me in too?" Because you're letting her. He's like, "Fuck it, just go. I'm irritated with everybody." That's how she got in, and she was talking about she's gonna get in. She didn't. It was crazy, bro. So it was a meeting of the minds. See how everybody had the same mindset. Now, while we're walking, I remember last year I was trying to get close to one of the faces of EYL. The closest I got was a section. We were in a section here, they were in a section right there, but I didn't get a chance to really pop game. Just so happened we're walking over here and he's walking that way. And I'm like, "Bro, this is crazy." Pull up on him. I thought, "Let me get a quick interview with you." He's like, "All right, bet." I got my camera lady walking, so it looks more important and everything. And so I'm like, "Bang." We pop game and everything, man. He gives us a longer interview than I even thought he would. Shake it up, chop it up about what we were doing over here with Pro saying it was a dope ass thing, bro. But it was all, like I said, it's the meeting of the minds, fam. If we didn't make the decision, like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get up in this bitch, we would have never made it or got up in there, bro. So always, man, no matter what you want, think big and know that you're gonna get up in that bitch, because you'll be in positions like this. Watch your words, because your words become your actions. Watch your actions, because your actions become your habits. And watch your habits, because your habits become your destiny. And if you do fall, don't even worry about it, because where you start is where you gotta end. Let's go. Yeah! Look, listen. Oh yeah, who's next? Everybody got buff guys there. Hey, look, hey, look, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Look, this is like one of my funnest stories, bro. This is like one of my funnest stories, bro. Big shout out to TK. Big shout out to my guy Aragago. I forget me how I announced your name. Me and him was just texting today, bro. How it happened was we ended up. I was gonna meet my camera lady at the Invest Fest. She's already sitting by these guys. I've been watching the Rich and Fit Club and these guys for a year and a half now. They have some of my most favorite influencers on there. Right? Just they go in there, they pump it out. It's a different type of experience, bro. And big shout out to Freya, man, with the body. Freya. Go find Freya. That's all I'm gonna say. Go find Freya. Look, go find Freya, bro. I'm telling you, I got to work. I stayed to work out with her too, and I'm gonna talk about that experience. She's dope as hell. But it was hard to focus though. But listen, so I've been following them. I've been watching them. I'm like, and I kid you guys not, I said I'm gonna work out there one day. I'm gonna work out there one day, bro. So I go to Invest Fest, and my camera lady sitting by them. I was like, "You know them?" Just like, "Yeah, I go to their gym." And so I'm like, "What's up with you guys? We're popping game. We got the clip. I didn't got in. We're dancing and shit. I like to pop shit, And what happens? I'm like, "Can I interview you guys?" And he's like, "Yeah." He said, "But wait." He said, "Why don't you just come work out with us tomorrow?" I got you free of charge. I said, where? He said, at the Rich and Fit Club. I said, no way, bro. He's like, yeah, bro, come on, it's good. Here's my number. No way, bro. I'm like, that's crazy. You feel me? I've been saying for a year and a half, I'm about to work out at this club, at this fitness club, and I'm going to figure it out. Bro, it came right there, bro. And so look, I'm like, all right, we buy a section that night. I party till 6 in the morning. I didn't realize till I looked at the text, they started at 9 in the morning, bro. And I'm off too much tequila as you can think of. You know what I'm saying? And all like it was all popping all night, bro. It was a fun time, right? And everybody, the network was there. And so I think I slept for 30 minutes. Cause I did that. I went to the Waffle House, stayed out. I slept for 30 minutes. I got there late. I did get there late. I got there like 9:30. They was going at it. I walk in there. I don't see everybody's body at first. I'm going to say that right now. I didn't see everybody's body at first. Being from the town, being kind of, I'm going to be real with you guys. Being from the town, being in Washington, like, it's not as, we rain all the time. So cats ain't we looking at being too fit. Usually when I'm going somewhere, like, let's say in the gym, when I put my shirt off, I'm like one of the most fit in here. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my mentality's on that level. I'm like, okay, I might not be dope in this, but I know one fact. When I pull them, I'm fit, bro. I'm together. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm confident in that shit. So we get to working out. It's a dope experience. I'm telling you guys, it's one of the dopest workout experiences ever. I love that. Rich and Fit Club should be everywhere. I want to get one out here. Now, one thing they said, let's do a cipher, but let's do a what you call it cipher, a quote cipher, right? Like a positivity cipher, which I never heard of, which is super fire, right? When everybody stood up, my confidence went down. When everybody stood up, my confidence went down. I've never been in a room with this many chopped in, buff, black people in my life. Like, I'm telling you, I was like, I want to put my shirt back on. I was like, this don't even feel cool. Like, I don't even like this feeling. You feel me? And it was dope because, they're going to give you the bro, you look good. Yeah. Nigga, I don't look as good as you look. You know what I mean? But I love the confidence. I love the confidence because it was all a group of great brothers. They're talking about being rich and fit. To be rich, you got to be fit. To be fit, you got to be rich. And they don't even mean financially. Being fit is richness and wellness and in self and care. You know what I'm saying? So that was a super dope experience to have with that cipher to say that, man. And I ended up working out with Freya. After that, we didn't get that on video because I was waiting. Everybody was leaving. I'm like, bro, I need to interview. I want to interview, but he has so much to do. Like, he's putting it all together. He's like, give me a sec. I got you, bro. And everything. Just give me a sec. I promise you, I got you. Bro was looking out. And then next thing you know, Freya comes in there. And I remember seeing her. I thought she was somebody who was working out. I seen her. I was like, oh my God, that's Freya walking through the door. And I see her walking and it was just going. And that's all I'm going to say. It was just going. And then she was like, we're about to work out again. And I'm like, oh, shit. I was going through this workout. But dude was like, give me 30 minutes. I was like, you know what? Fuck, I get to work out with Freya. I'll sacrifice everything. I'll sacrifice my life right now. So, look, we got to working out, man. I was dead beat after that. And bro was like, all right, come on. You know what? You earned this interview, and gave me a whole 7-minute interview. We're hitting the weights. That's going to be one of the fun ones. We're hitting the weights, talking while we do the interview and everything. That's one of the most exclusive interviews that are going to drop. And what I want to say, the lesson from that is, bro, I earned that interview. You feel what I'm saying? I waited. I worked out to death, hung over like a mud with no sleep, 30 minutes of sleep. I went and made sure I was there. And I made sure I was in position. And I made sure I waited to get that interview, to get that personal contact, to get that personal connect. To where now whenever I go to Atlanta, I could be in the Rich Fit Club popping it. And bro's connected to everybody else I want to connect with personally. And the people that I want to rock with personally. You know what I mean? And we're working on maintaining that relationship. I just tapped in with this morning, bro. Hey, man, make sure you fill your cup up. He's like, bro, I appreciate that. That's a real solid brother shit. How are you, bro? Like, you know what I mean? That's one thing I'm working on is like, listen, you got to know how to do these 3 different things, right? How to build relationships, how to maintain relationships, and then how to advance relationships, right? Because if you don't know how to build relationships first and foremost, you're not going to get to where you want to get to. Your net worth is your net worth. You feel me? Your network is your net worth. You got to learn how to build a relationship. To maintain relationships, stay in contact with them, pop it with them. You know what I mean? Like with authenticity, though, no fake shit, right? And to advance them, what can you do to add value to these individuals as they add value to you? Because things should be reciprocal. So that was super dope. I heard the interview after that. That was my cipher, man. So I'll put this one on. This was and this was just on the first day. This was like a monumental moment for me, bro. It's like a monumental moment for me. And this is probably the one everybody, I can't tell you guys how many inboxes I got. I got calls from people I ain't talked to in years that seen this and was like, they're like, oh yeah, bro, how you been, dog? Did I ain't talk to you? He's like, hey, so like, what did you and Black Sam talk about? Like you know, like I had cats like from the homies from the doing music tap in, like, bro, what you and Black Sam popping about, bro? Like, you know what I mean? And so, and it was dope. That interview's gonna drop. I'm probably gonna drop that last. So stay tuned as the interviews start dropping. Bro definitely gave some great game. And how that came about is we were leaving at the end. And I was like, my camera lady was like, how about we just go survey the land to see if we run into anybody else? I thought everybody was gone. I said, all right, fuck it. We could do it if you want to. And then she was like, yeah, let's go. We went out the door and I looked and I stopped. I said, nigga, is that Black Sam right there? He was literally right there and he had Cobby and everybody just standing over to the side. And, you know, when you approach, you know, niggas, everybody's on guard. They're looking like, you know, you got all these niggas staring like, who's this nigga, you know? And so I shake everybody's hand, like, how you guys doing? I'm Devontae. I do this. Devontae, I do this. Devontae, I do this. And Black Sam was standing there. I'm like, oh, what's good, bro? Bang. Gave him the rundown how I knew Nip, like not how I ran into Nip, like basically in the music and everything, and like the inspiration they had and the inspiration the marathon has on me, and also like some of the things I got planned, you know what his take on was on certain things and his opinion on certain things, potential Seattle visit. That's all I'm gonna say right there. You know what I mean? You know, we're gonna see how that goes, bro. But it was really dope, bro. And the thing that came from that is like by her saying, let's go survey and see what else we can find. Let's leave no crumbs. And doing it, I found the loaf. You know what I mean? I ran into the loaf. And that's the thing about it, bro. Don't leave no crumbs out here, man. It's eat time. You feel what I'm saying? Don't leave no crumbs. You know, we trying to we stepping up and you being big, man. Get that, man. Go get that. Cause you know what? At the end of the day, bro, you got a clean house, bro. You got a clean house to walk away with it and build a loaf with all the crumbs you collect. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what we was able to do and wrap that thing up. And that was on the first. That was the first day. I know we kind of went backwards, man, but that was a huge monumental moment, man. And that interview is gonna drop pretty soon. So we don't have any more pictures and videos, right, from InvestFest. I just really wanted to run you guys back on that, you know what I mean, and what that was like. And actually, you know, big shout out Alicia, she gave me the idea to do that. I don't really do recaps on what I because I don't really look at myself as somebody that like people care about knowing what they doing and everything, but then getting everybody, this messed me up, bro. But but I already know that now I'm learning people do want to know what I'm doing and how things were and everything. And I think this is the best way to get that kind of stuff to you. What I'll be doing, the major things at least, and the lessons I learned throughout each part of it, bro. Like I said, one of my biggest takeaways from this, I'll give you guys two big takeaways. One, the power of proximity, right? The power of proximity is extremely important. Put yourself in position and around the people and places. They're going to get you in position and get you around more people and places and take you to that. I'll give you guys three actually. Two, mindset. Like literally, it sounds cliche. I think we got so used to it that we ignore it. But mindset is extremely important. Again, mindset is extremely important. You have to have full confidence in yourself, believe in yourself. And if you don't have full confidence and belief in yourself, make one small incremental step every single day, every single moment, and you'll eventually build enough bricks up there to look back and be like, okay, I got a house of confidence, or a stable of confidence, bro. Because that's going to be important. Know what you want, understand and become what you want before you even have it. That's extremely important. And then the third thing I'm gonna say is cultivate the relationships. When you go out there to look for relationships, build those relationships, and then start cultivating those relationships. Tap in with them. Find ways to have lunch with them. Find ways to do whatever you can, and then add value to advance those relationships, because those relationships are going to be the key to get to where you need to get to, man. So I appreciate you guys tapping in today. Again, big shout out to Leela and Stitch, man, for the hat. Big shout out to Black Wealth Company for the consistency is key shirt. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna tag y'all in here. Definitely gonna keep y'all going. And keep it lit. Man, much love. Stay focused. Be prolific. Again, one more time, join the community. Go to the link and join the community. You're going to love it in there. I promise you, you're going to learn some stuff. You're going to meet some people. And I'm going to send the link to the Invest Fest there. And when we go there, to the Invest Fest, and once we go there, you guys get free access to my sections. I buy sections every year. Another thing, we're having the birthday coming up, man. The Libra Fair is going to be different this year. You know, we're going to wait till we lock in the location before we put that out there. But I'm going to go ahead and invite at least, maybe 2 or 3 people. They're going to come pop it with me from the community. You guys get to stand right there, rock in. You feel me? Don't worry about drinks. Don't worry about the food. You're rocking with me that day. I'm going to invite 2 or 3 people that are in the community. So go join the community. Those things are coming. And that's the way you be stepped up in what we're doing and invite exclusive events. I'm going to start doing giveaways and prizes. Stay focused. Be prolific. Let's go. Ooh. I didn't realize that. Ooh, I'm sorry. I get to check it.
Yeah. You see a nigga just flavor. You see me poppin'. Love. Bitches treat me like I'm heaven sent. Money coming like we making it. I'm out here taking trips to where I never been. The bottom too far from the top. When I get to the top, then you know I'ma settle in.